Okay, so I just saw the first four episodes of Stranger Things season 5. And first thing I'll say is, even though I hate to admit it, I do like, on some level, that Netflix had mercy on my soul by showing me a bunch of flashbacks and a bunch of retellings of what has happened in prior seasons, even stuff all the way back in season 1, because I low-key forgore. I low-key have forgotten. Um, I have only seen every episode like one time. I guess let's first talk about the things that I liked, right? The sound design is low-key really good. I, for instance, really liked the part when the dad of the rich family, right when he gets hit with the benzos, when he's like kind of like woozy and the camera is kind of like at this angle, and Tina and Erica are having their argument. Excuse me. Which, by the way, Erica is not helping her case at all. She's just being a dick. Like, the last kind of point that she says is, well, maybe he humiliated himself when he cried like a pussy. Like, girl, for real right now? Like, no, she's in the wrong 100%. Tina did nothing wrong. Free my girl, you know? Editing alloy here just to say that Tina is in fact not without sin, because being a disloyal, shitty friend by not wanting to any longer associate with your friend because they threw a dodgeball at your love interest and they like stopped talking to you because of that, like, yeah. Like, I get it, but that's still some bullshit. So honestly, Tina can go to hell. But also, low key, Tina is an idiot. Like, Erica, okay, when the plan with the pie fails and she doesn't eat it, Erica runs at her, or takes off the thing from the syringe, and then Tina just sits there like, and Erica successfully jabs her. Like, girl, run away. What are you doing? You're just sitting there. You're an idiot. um but yeah, that's a point that I'll give to the show. It has amazing sound design. It has fantastic prosthetics and CGI for the Demogorgons, for the Upside Down. The lightning, dude, the red lightning in the Upside Down, absolute aesthetic, amazing. Um, my favorite character is Nancy. She is the best addition to the show ever since she got introduced, other than Eddie Munson. I just love the way she's written. She's the best written character on the show. She's the best acted character on the show. And then everybody else, it just kind of feels like we're hitting a bit of a wall when it comes to the actors. I don't know if it's the direction, but things feel very stale. The story has good moments, don't get me wrong. But there's a lot of moments where the narrative, it just follows a, and then this happens, and then that happens, and then this happens, and then this happens, but it doesn't flow. It just feels very jagged. One of the reasons why I think this is the way that scenes are usually cut, like the way that a scene will cut to another and then cut back, it feels very coordinated, because it just I can feel the Netflix executives going like, ooh, we should cut here, so that the audience is just left hanging for like fucking 10 minutes until we cut back to it. And that's part of the reason why I think the story doesn't really flow as well as it could. Kind of like editing choices like that. It's like you just have these two characters in a room talking to each other, and one of them is just vomiting exposition. So, okay, I don't really, for at least the first two episodes, I didn't like Hopper. Hopper was a complete insufferable dickbag. But then the last two episodes, he kind of redeems himself. He goes from being a complete dick to like having his moment where he goes, "I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of who you are." And that's amazing. That's awesome. I love that. I just, the father figure, like dynamic that he has with Eleven. It's so good, dude. Also, Mike and Will, their relationship, even though they don't necessarily talk much, when they do, this show shines. It's just like, and the actors shine. Like you can really see it, you know. So I like that. And what else? There's a lot of Flanderization, I think, with some characters, specifically Murray and Erica. I feel like with the last season, they kind of realized that, you know, Erica was the sassy, kind of like know it all, has an attitude character, and they thought that that was the only thing that made her good, when what made her good was her, like, planning skills, at least in season 4. But in this season, she just kind of says shit. Like I said, the way the script is written, it feels not good, you know? Oh, shit. Now, I just got reminded about Derek. Don't even get me started about him, dude. Worst written character on the show, I think, ever. Like, okay, this motherfucker starts out as a complete caricature of the schoolyard bully, and that's his entire character. That's who he is at home. Mom told you to come downstairs and eat dinner. Oh, mom can suck a fat one. Like, that's all he is. There's nothing else to him. We're meant to dislike him, I guess. Well, yay, congratulations, you did it. But you did it in kind of like the laziest way possible. And then apart from that, little bit of a timeout here. There ain't no way that when Joyce unties him, that he pushes the people who were just right there, like Nancy and whoever else. Like, there's no way. There's no way he just kind of like successfully evaded them in that instance. Like, I forgot to mention this as well, but there ain't no way on God's green earth that an 8-year-old is holding back the full force of a United States military personnel trying to get through the door when he's on the military base. That shit is fucking hilarious, but it is still bullshit nevertheless. This is what I mean. Like, the writing really sucks sometimes. And it sucks even more when he just does a complete 180 as a character. Like, the moment that the Demogorgon breaks into the barn and he gets scared, from that point, he just is like along with the plan and a part of the gang. And he's as enthusiastic as everybody else on the team about rescuing the kids and everything. Like, he's down for it. He's like coordinated. He turns into a completely different person, and it feels very unearned and very weird. What doesn't feel unearned is when Will is revealed to also like have powers, and he taps into his powers. And again, you know, another thing, very convenient that Nancy and Lucas and whoever else like were about to die in that instance at the hands of Demogorgons, but then Will, saves the day. It's like that. It's like I a lot of the time I feel like this show is written in a way where they just don't give a shit half the time, and then they like have these moments that where they save the best writing for like little moments, such as with Mike and Will, or when Will is revealed to get his powers, but it is revealed at the point where the cutoff point, because they released the first 4 episodes as a bunch, and they're going to release the other 4 on Christmas. So y'all have to wait. Ooh, we're not going to release the episodes weekly, right? We're going to satisfy the people who like binging the show and the people who like watching it in like chunks. We're going to satisfy both crowds by having it be that way. But we're going to end off the 4th season with like the thing that has been built up this entire show since the first season is like Will. The main point that I'm trying to get at with all of this is that it really feels like Netflix is more concerned with selling me a product than actually having the passion that involves making a great story. It feels more like they just want people to talk about it so that more people watch it, so that more people buy Netflix accounts, and that like I can see through that. Because for instance, dude, when the Demogorgon is at the barn, what I meant to say here is that the Demogorgon at the barn legit bothered me because up to this point we haven't really seen this side of the Demogorgons yet, where it legitimately looked scared, like it was like it didn't know how to defend itself, like it wasn't lunging towards Joyce to eat her to get rid of the threat. It was just kind of like, please don't hit me, and it's moments like that where I feel like the script is super weak, because what happens? The Demogorgon steps back far enough to where Steve can run it over with the car. I don't know if I really talked about it. I don't think I did. Yeah, no, I didn't mention it. But the dynamic that Steve has with Dustin, it just kind of feels like the writers are doing that thing where there has to be some kind of conflict between friends, but it again feels unearned because there isn't an actual like conflict there. Like, okay, he doesn't tell the truth to Steve about the bullies beating him up, which is understandable. Like, I'm not really critiquing that. It's just like I'm leading into the fact that Steve is an asshole to Dustin because of this. He is raging mad at him, like, and just treats him so poorly from that point on. And of course it gets better on in episode 4, like when they're working as a team and they're not really bickering at each other and shit. But that's kind of what I mean. Like, it's stuff like that that makes me think, like, what is this show doing? This feels weird. And oh, Nancy's a badass. Forgot to say that, but Nancy is a total badass. And yeah, I don't know exactly what they're going to do with the fuck. I don't want to be racist right now. Is she Indian? Whatever, the dark skinned chick, from the punk episode, the one with the shaved head at the end of episode 4. I don't know what they're gonna do with her. I don't know if she's Indian. I'm just assuming. Please do not hang me at the stake. um, I don't know where they're taking it. I don't know what direction they're taking the show in terms of that, but I am interested in where it goes. Less so than for what it's going to do with Vecna and Will. Um, I low-key forgot what the dark-skinned chick, I forgot her name, I'm sorry, I'm just referring to her that way. What, like, her powers were. I know she had something. She could do something. I just forgore. There's a lot that I forgore. Um, but Vecna, last thing I'll say, looks absolutely hideous. Just gnarly. Disgusting. Just, it's a really cool design. All the weird, just fleshy, cosmic horror, scorn, like, atmosphere that this show builds is fantastic. That is something that I love about this show. And yeah, can't wait to see what the last 4 episodes tell us. Hope it improves. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Adios.